Have you ever stopped yourself from doing something, not because you couldn't do it, but because you were afraid of what people might say? That quiet, that invisible pressure, has controlled more lives than failure ever has. And the truth is, most people never even realize they are living inside this cage. A cage built not from iron bars, but from opinions. From the moment we are born, we are trained to seek approval. We learn to smile when praised, and shrink when judged. We begin to measure our worth, based on how others react to us. But here's the brutal truth. The moment you start living for other people's opinions, you stop living your own life. The ancient Stoic philosopher Marcus Aurelius once said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events." And yet, we spend most of our lives trying to control what others think about us. Which is something we will never control. Think about it: no matter what you do, someone will misunderstand you. Someone will criticize you. Someone will judge you. Even if you do everything right, people will still find something wrong. So if judgment is unavoidable, why fear it? The Stoics believed something radical. They believed that other people's opinions are nothing more than noise. Temporary, unstable, and often meaningless. Because most people don't judge you based on truth. They judge you based on their own insecurities. When someone criticizes you, it often says more about them than it does about you. Their fears, their limitations, their worldview. And yet, we take their words, and turn them into our reality. You hesitate to speak, because someone might laugh. You avoid trying, because someone might judge. You hide your true self, because someone might not approve. And slowly, you become a version of yourself that feels safe, but not real. But here's the question you need to ask yourself: is a safe life really worth living, if it's not your life? The Stoics teach us something powerful. They remind us that there are only two things in this world: things you can control, and things you cannot. You can control your actions, your thoughts, your effort. But you cannot control other people's opinions, their reactions, their judgments. So why waste your energy on something that is completely outside your control? Imagine carrying a heavy bag every single day. A bag filled with worries like, what will they think? What if they don't like me? What if I fail in front of them? Now imagine putting that bag down. That's what happens when you stop caring about opinions. You feel lighter, freer, stronger. Because you are no longer living for them. You are living for yourself. Another Stoic philosopher, Epictetus, said, "If you want to improve, be content to be thought foolish and stupid." That sounds harsh, but it's deeply freeing. Because it means, growth requires discomfort. It requires being misunderstood, being judged, being doubted. Every successful person you admire has been criticized, mocked, and underestimated. Not because they were wrong, but because they were different. And here's something most people don't realize: people fear what they don't understand. So when you choose a different path, you will face resistance. Not because you're failing, but because you're growing. If you keep waiting for everyone to approve of your choices, you will wait forever. Because people change their opinions constantly. What they praise today, they might criticize tomorrow. So why build your life on something so unstable? Instead, build your life on something solid. Your values, your purpose, your principles. Ask yourself, am I doing what I believe is right? Am I improving myself every day? Am I living with integrity? If the answer is yes, then nothing else matters. The Stoics didn't try to be liked. They tried to be good. There's a difference. Being liked depends on others. Being good depends on you. And here's where true power lies. Not in controlling people's opinions, but in becoming indifferent to them. Indifference doesn't mean you don't care at all. It means you care about the right things. Your character, your actions, your growth. Not the endless noise of judgment. Because once you free yourself from that noise, you unlock something incredible. Confidence. Not the loud, arrogant kind, but a quiet, unshakable confidence. The kind that comes from knowing, I am doing what I believe is right. And when you reach that point, something interesting happens. People's opinions lose their power over you. They can talk, they can judge, they can criticize, but it no longer controls your actions. You become unstoppable, not because no one doubts you, but because their doubt no longer matters. So the next time you hesitate, ask yourself this: am I afraid of failing, or am I afraid of what people will think? Because most of the time, it's not failure we fear. It's judgment. But judgment is temporary. Regret is permanent. Years from now, you won't remember what people said about you. But you will remember the chances you didn't take. The dreams you didn't follow. The life you didn't live. So don't trade your future for temporary approval. Life is short, and every moment you spend worrying about opinions is a moment you lose forever. You were not born to impress everyone. You were born to become someone. So speak your truth. Take your risks. Follow your path. Even if it scares you. Even if people doubt you. Because in the end, the only opinion that truly matters is your own. Subscribe for more Stoic wisdom that helps you build a powerful, disciplined, and fearless life.